You can discard one card. It's looking good already. Add one void, spell, or trap card from your deck to your hand except Frozen Void or Null and Void. But you cannot normal or special summon monsters for the rest of its turn except Infernoid monsters. You can only use this effect of Frozen Void once per turn. A fucking course. Let's talk about this effect first. Which shits can we even search for in the first place? I know there is the quick play that's good, Forbidden Lance type thing, whatever, that's cool. You got Void Launch, which is that continuous trap that's terrible. There's Rising Void, which is pretty bad, but you can search it. Void Expansion, which is the field card, which is terrible. All my opinion, by the way. And then there's some other things like Void Trap Hole you can search with this. And Enter the Void you can search with this. Oh shit, I have a searcher for Enter the Void. That's all I really wanted in my Yu-Gi-Oh career. I just wanted a way to search Enter the fucking Void. Obvious sarcasm. And then there's that Void Dream card too. So which cards will you be searching out of anything? I'm pretty sure you want to be searching the card that lets Infernoids have dreams. Specifically, lets you summon Infernoid Tiara using 6 motherfucking Infernoids from your main deck as fusion materials. Sadly, I think this is going to kind of be the same thing as Tenacity of the Monarchs, where the main thing you're going to search is the main thing you're going to play in the deck. With Tenacity, you primarily search Monarch Stormforth. Means sure you add in March and Return because you can search them, but you normally don't want to search them shits if you don't have Monarch Stormforth. Frozen Void, kind of the same thing. You can search Void Seer, which is real nice, which I believe is going to be one of the first things that you search. But since Void Dream don't come out till Clash of Rebellion, and this comes out in Crossover Souls, we're probably going to be, if we're playing this shit at all, you're going to be using Frozen Void to just search Voids here. I don't feel this card is good enough to be playing some shit like Void Expansion. I do not like the standby phase crap, nor do I like Void Launch and its bullshit restrictions. But if Infernoids become a deck where you do not have to play non-Infernoid monsters for the shit to function, then things like Void Launch get better, but not that much. That was just the first effect. Second effect. If an Infernoid monster you control battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard. Banish both battling monsters. I'm not really sure how to feel about this one. It feels like an effect they just threw on there because they wanted to fill out the space in the text box. It's one of those subtle effects that might end up ruining your opponent, even if they know what the fuck the card does. Because the main thing that this card is going to be doing is searching the shit I said before, but then, you have a Shaddoll fusion out. I can banish that shit. And it doesn't have any specification on which Inferno. It can be some zero attack motherfucker. I'm going to attack on my zero attacker into your defense monster. Ooh, what's that? I'm gonna banish that shit. You couldn't make a card that has this effect alone and expect it to be good. Even if it was its own card and it had voided its name so you could search it. Frozen Void is fine, I guess. It gets better if there are more void cards, spells I mean. You can search Void Trap Hole though. Enter the Void. Would you even use Enter the Void in an Infernoid deck? I would at least think about it just cause you can search the shit. I ain't doing that. I thank everybody for watching. All 5 of you. I appreciate that shit. Before you go, if you want to support me or something, all you gotta do, or at least what I ask, is take literally a few seconds, click an advertisement. Helps me pay in the rent to live here. And I'll be grateful and appreciative if you can find some time to help a brother out. Thank you very much. Those motherfuckers are frozen. I'm not singing that shit. Fuck that movie.